Welcome back to Ferrous Fishing, everyone. On today's adventure, we are going to be spending this time in the basement in me and my wife's workshop. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys some sandblasting, me cleaning up some of our old finds, and then some new projects that I have going on, and also cleaning up some new stuff that I just got my hands on. So let's go ahead, jump into that. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, so I have my sandblasting cabinet and everything all here. It's kind of a mess because I just bought some stuff for the wife, some sand things and whatnot, some stuff for me. But the coolest thing, I mean, this is awesome. A week ago, Scooter, if you guys watch my videos, you know Scooter. She is a sweet, awesome person. I always love going out with her. She is just so cool. So anyway, she sent me a picture and said, hey, I was on 6th Street, over by 6th Street Bridge, and I pulled out something really cool, and she questioned me on what it would be. She knew what it was. I didn't. It took me a little bit, but I figured it out. And yes, it is a old school spittoon. So if you guys don't know what a spittoon is, basically these would sit on the floors in your old saloons. These were back 1800s to up to 1930s is what my research says. These here you would spit in. They basically are like a spit can. They're spit-toon, S-P-I-T, spit, and then tune, T-O-O-N. Go ahead and give that a look, but she pulled this off of there. It's actually all cast iron, which they made a lot of different kinds in all different shapes, sizes, and materials, but this one luckily was magnetic, so she was able to get this. I said, hey, give me that and I will go ahead and sandblast that for you and clean it up nice and neat. And so nice little piece of history here. This is actually called a railroad cast iron spittoon. So we will go ahead, and that's one of my projects today, is cleaning this up. And then also this here, which I have a video of me catching this as well. And this was north of 6th Street, between 6th Street and Leonard Street. Bridges in the Grand River. Yeah, so I can sandblast this, and that'll turn out cool. I have my little picks here, which I'm going to use to pick a lot of this crud off first before I go ahead and clean this. So let's get to doing the projects. Okay, for this I decided to switch from the manual trying to chip away at this to my engraving tool. This is a Drill Master tool from Harbor Freight. I bought it for about $8. I have cleaned so much stuff with it. It is super loud. It also does have a little tiny mini light that doesn't really come in handy, but it is loud, but it works amazing. I can just get stuff off of here. Alright, so far we have gotten quite a bit off of this. A lot of the massive chunks, really. That's what I'm mainly going for with that little engraver, which acts as a little jackhammer. So I still get the bottom here, all those pieces off, and yeah. Now, if I'm right on this being a railroad spittoon, it should have initials on the bottom here, whether they would say JH or different initials, which would basically tell you what company it was made for the railroad. I do notice there's a line here, which I've seen in pictures, so, and usually on either side of that line somewhere is initials. So let's clean it up and see. All right, we have a nice big pile of rusty nastiness that the wife will be very happy about. But for the most part, it's clean. I believe I do see an R here, and there's something else here. So there is some writing, I believe, under the here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in the sandblaster now, and let's do that. All right. Let's get the sandblasting, shall we? well, I definitely have some work to do on the filtration in this thing. I have some spots that I can see. I got a seal still. I got the mask on, thankfully. And this is how far we've gotten so far. At least on this one you can see it says Erie on it, and 6W I believe that is. I'm not sure, but we got that a little cleaned up. This needs a lot of work, but got the bottom here. I believe that was R, possibly, or E. I don't know what that might have been. But yeah, it's got a couple holes in it. Not from the sandblasting, they're there. Just got uncovered. So yeah, there we go. We got it pretty clean so far. It'll be a work in progress. Same with this here. Yeah. So that's cool. Well, here's what I did so far in just a little while. It hasn't really taken me too long, I guess. Once I get it fine-tuned more, the sandblaster, I'll be able to blast things out like they're nothing. The most interesting one, of course, is the lock. That is, I guess, where the key, some sort of odd key would go. Yeah, it clearly had a goldish type layer to it. But that gets taken off with the sandblasting. It pretty much takes any sort of paint off. And then this here is actually feels like rubber, like a really hard rubber that's cased around the actual metal piece there. But besides that, if anybody knows what this lock might be, let me know in the comments in the description there, because I have no idea. Usually they have some sort of marking or letters or something. This doesn't have anything, and then it has a weird key type hole that I've never seen. Maybe I'm guessing maybe there used to be a knob here, is kind of my thought, because of this round kind of outline that's here. So maybe somehow a knob was held there, a dial, I guess you could say. So if you guys think I'm right, let me know. If you know what it is, let me know. And then, yeah. Okay, some more items of sandblast here that I have. I got this lock here. I'm not exactly sure what it says. I think real bronze or something. I don't know. Pulled that up magnet fishing. Same with this massive horseshoe. And then this gas cap. I don't know what it goes to. Hopefully by sandblasting this stuff off, I'll be able to see if there's anything on it that will lead me to know what it goes to. So yeah. look at the says real bronze. It's pretty cool. The whole key light mechanism in there I think is gone. Probably got eaten away over time. I'm not sure how old these are, but this thing looks really cool. It is bronze type color. Held up nice. There's the gas cap. It has nothing on it, so I don't know what it came off of, but that's cool. And then the railroad spike. Or not railroad spike. Portion. Just did some cleaning there, but yeah, that's cool. Now let's move on to what we're gonna do with these spikes. So I got some of the cleaned off railroad spikes here. I mean, this one's beautiful. That one looks just fantastic. And the same with this here. I actually have one that I already cut off. I got this here cut off saw from Harbor Freight, so that way I don't have to use the hand saw. I can just do that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna crank this thing down and get it cut. Nice and hot. There we go. And then we'll drill a hole through up here, and then it'll be a coat hanger. That's what we're gonna do. We're repurposing the things that I pull out of the river. So yeah, we got these two to cut, and then yeah, I already have one done. It's upstairs, I believe. So all right, got the pieces cut. There's the other parts there. Got these cut, got it in the vise. We got some oil put on there. Put some of this 3-in-1 multi-purpose lubricant, which works perfect to drill these holes. And then we're gonna drill a hole in that. All right, there's all 3 of them drilled. 1 inch down. Now I gotta tap it. There we go. So we got this one tapped, which means that it's ready to accept the proper screw. Alright, we got all 3 ready to accept the screw. Just gotta go find the 4th one. Alright, so we have all the spike ends drilled and tapped. I found the 4th one that I've been missing. I drilled the holes in the board that I'm using at the appropriate distance between, and now I just have to thread these on. More than likely when I do thread these on for the final time, they will be thread locked on, so they can't be unscrewed. Alright, there we go. We got the coat hanging hook all set here. We just have to stain the wood, paint these, seal them, and then probably sand these edges down, and this will be all set and ready to go. Yeah, and so we do plan on making a bunch of these because I have a ton of these things, and selling them. So I'd like to repurpose what I pull out of the river if I can, especially if it's cool like this. So yeah. Alright, that's it for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the projects that we got into. Hope you guys like the sandblasting and all the little things that I'm going to be making, which includes, as you've seen, the coat hanger. Thank you everyone for being subscribed, and if you are looking for yourselves to get a magnet, go ahead and go to the description below. There is a link for Kratos Magnetics. If you find something that you want on their website, please go ahead, put in Ferrous Fishing 12 to get the 12% off discount. And I will see you guys on the next Ferrous Fishing adventure.